Hello, my diamonds, and my Teletubby SheilaTruelove here with you. Just hanging out on a Saturday night, thinking about a lot of things as I'm watching movies, and these movies are triggering a lot of active things inside of my head. You know, like my children, they are my world. They were my world, and and it's sad to say, I had issues with alcohol. And when you treat your parents a certain way, they feel that that's going to trigger her. Well, let's fall back. Let's watch her fall back on alcohol. You can hear clearly in my voice, no, I haven't touched any alcohol at all over the weekend. None at all. But that's what they're going to be disappointed at because I didn't fall back onto the booze. 85% of Jehovah's Witnesses are alcoholics or they're abusing their mental medication. Because I remember I used to go to a certain person's house and I used to see they had these pills called, they used to have a lot of Adderall in their house or Ritalin or Alexapro. Alexapro, I did the research, that's for severe medication. And that's from someone's house I used to go over and help them out. So I was putting two and two together. And today I finally came out with four. Yeah, these adult children, they want to try to trigger you, especially when you leave this Jehovah's Witness cult. When you leave that Jehovah's Witness cult, they want to see you fall. They want to see your demise. They want to be able to say, see, look at what happened to her. That's what happened because she left Jehovah. You never left Jehovah. You merely left an organization. They say that's God's earthly organization here on earth. Show it to me in the Bible. They can't show it. The beard and all that other nonsense, beard and pants, they can't show that's supported in the Bible either. Blood transfusion, when it comes to human blood opposed to animal blood, they can't show that either. They can't show why you rejected Jesus Christ ransom. Honey, I could go on and on. They want to talk about everything as pagan when it comes to Mother's Day. God said we're supposed to honor our mother and our father. They demonize that too. Oh, you're supposed to do that every day. And we do it every day. That's why we also celebrate it on that very same day that is noted. But that's another freaking video. But my thing is, when it comes to these adult children being Jehovah's Witnesses, it is so hard on parents who raise their kids to be a Christian. He's gay. He's crazy. That's what they say. You're supposed to turn your back on your family, but your family don't have no problem turning their back on you. That's another video also. I'm just sitting up here watching videos and I'm just binge watching here today on Saturday because I'm taking a complete rest day. It's just a complete rest day. And as I'm watching more and more of these videos, they're reminding me of lack of integrity, no loyalty, go with the flow, whatever works for you. And it's just sad. It's sad. I'm still trying to figure out, why should mothers continue to stay raising these kids and they grow up to be adults and they don't appreciate nothing. And then everyone on the planet, they condemn runaway fathers. No, I used to condemn runaway fathers, but I don't anymore because when these adult children grow up, you put all that work, all that effort, all of that time, your time and your energy, you can't get that back. You can't get time and energy back. And you put all of that into these adult children. They grow up to treat you like you're such a nuisance. And I'm going to ask a question here. How many of you parents, you mothers, have visited your children and your children don't feel like, oh, she's calling, she's getting ready to come over, I hope she don't stay too long, She gets on my nerve. What? How many adult children here say, "Oh, she's nothing but toxicity. She's toxic. You know, I can't stand her." That's the woman who stayed. And I'm just trying to make a point here. My kid's father, I'm not going to give up my life for these kids because they're not going to give up their life for me. And that rings in my ear every day. I wish that I had some tubies or, oh my God, that you could just take that ringing from out of my ears. I'm not going to give up my life for these kids because they're not going to give up their life for me. And he was a Scorpio. Scorpios are very intuitive. He knew that these kids was going to grow up to just don't give a damn about you. Not really. My kid's father, I was married. I did the whole marriage thing. I did the whole thing, male patriarchy, get married, have kids, you have value, you have worth. When he walked out, it was like the kids was like 5 and 7 years old, and 8 years old. He automatically looked at those kids. He said, I'm out. Because these are the kind of kids, they're not going to give a... He said, I'm not giving up my life for them because they're not going to give up their life for me. And I quoted it exactly the way he said it. And lo and behold, he was right. When he said give up your life, that means time and energy. These kids, my son, he gives you a little time. He acts like you're doing him a favor. A little time and a little energy. What? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys checked out my son's videos. He said that children are not supposed to do anything for their parents. Parents are supposed to do everything for their kids. He said parents are supposed to make sacrifices. Kids are not supposed to make sacrifices for their parents. And then he make another video saying, what's the definition of love? It's called making sacrifices. So if you're not making sacrifices for your parents, that means you're not supposed to love your parents at all. Parents are supposed to do everything. Nah, I hear oh my God. I hear my ex-husband's voice every day. Because these kids, once they grow up, they're not going to give up their energy and their life for you. They're not. And when they do, they're going to bitch and complain about it. And they're going to act like they're doing so much for you. They're going to make videos dogging the hell out of you. And that saddens me. It really saddens me because I wanted to prove my ex-husband, my children's father, I wanted to prove him wrong. I wanted to prove him wrong. But the only thing that my kids have done is prove him right each and every day. They keep proving him right. And that saddens me. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's very hurtful. Every day I wake up, or every other day, it echoes in my brain. I'm not giving up my life for these kids because they're not going to give up their life for me. He went on with his drug addiction, whatever. He has good days, he has bad days, he has challenging days, just like all of us. He has happy days. He has days where everything is like marvelous. But I damn sure believe you this. He damn sure didn't give up his life for these damn kids. Because my daughter tried to do right by him. He wasn't no fool. He knew, he saw behind her Maybelline. He saw that she was trying to make him feel guilty or give up something. He was like, she wasn't worth it. He felt deep down inside, no, and you know what? The fathers are not wrong. A lot of these adult kids, they're not worth it. They don't give a damn about their parents. They're not worth it. They don't have no genuine love, no kindness. They're not worth it. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.